Hello ladies and gentlemen, Vlad here from HeavyPlay.net, and today we're continuing with the Romulus playthrough. It's a Star Trek New Horizons mod, probably the best mod, total conversion for Stellaris game. Although I do wish that it had a little bit more competition. Unfortunately, Star Wars mod, I think it was called either Galaxy Divided, is no longer updated, and creator is giving it away for somebody else to work on. However, fortunate for us, Star Trek New Horizons is growing strong, and there is new Dominion update coming soon. I'm very interested in seeing what that is, especially since we have a Dominion playthrough going parallel to the Romulan playthrough. These are huge galaxies, and it's not easy to bring them to an end. I mean, this has been taking a long while. So without further ado, let's continue where we stopped off last time. We were in a war with Breen, and we have actually conquered a fair share of the systems up here. The general idea is basically to see these planets so we can have a very decent influx of planets. So what we got here, we are currently in a process of Cerebrali, or whatever that is being spelled. We are going for this neat world. Let's see, what is with these guys? Can they join any of these fleets? Probably full. Let's join them then. Let's have them follow this fleet. Now we have sector missing resources, resource storage full, which is perfectly both normal and welcome, I would say. Having all the fleets out and having, of course, also one of the strongest fleets, if not the strongest. Let's check it out. Yeah, it is among the strongest fleets. And of course, only a Federation of Planets is able to compete with us. And it's also questionable how long they'll be able to do that, to continue with that. But let's just focus on the gameplay at the moment. And just a second, we're not going to be building too much right now. Let's leave that for later on, because we have a very limited amount of minerals. As far as the research is concerned, this is the point where research is just giving the small increments and no new stuff, no new technologies. And we're in the war with the Breen, but also with the Cindy. I wonder, Cindy Council? Let's see. It's questionable what's going to happen with them. They haven't attacked us at all, but we are not interested in Cindy Council. We just want to get these planets and, you know, slowly but surely spread through their space. Now here's the deal. Once again, the Doom Fleet's rule. You should not divide your fields. You should not divide your fleets in the field or in the space in this case. Why? Every time I tried to speed up the process, the opponents we had to contest with, they had very strong fleets. And they would find a single fleet that was less, you know, the weakest fleet available that we had, and they would attack it, and it would not go out well. So right now it's basically Doom Fleet all the way. Everything we have, put it in one blob and just destroy. It's not that fun, but it is as it is. It is the game. The game works that way, and that's it. Perhaps that will be changed. I certainly hope so. I would like to see much more
construction complete.
Isolated conflicts with smaller numbers of ships, like fleets with 5, 10, 15, 20 ships. So that there's point to the fact that we have to leave ships on these planets and not go with the big doom fleet all over the place. So that's not just it's not feasible, you know. And everybody who understands even the slightest little bit. Oh, I really love the fact that we have these FTL inhibitors that draw other ships close to us. But essentially, anybody who knows anything about strategy and military tactics knows that having huge fleets in one spot is both a problem and incredible logistic challenge. So it's not feasible. And but of course, yes, this is a game, of course, and it's being played out as it's being played out. That's it. I understand that perfectly, but we just wish that in some aspects it would be more realistic. Yes. So, oh yeah, of course, we're way off. We don't even consider to pay any attention to this. We're so way off the chart as far as the naval capacity is concerned. So let's get this planet. It's gonna be face melting exercise once again. Excellent. Let us get them back in the air, or the space equivalent of it, and let's move to the next system. We are being hailed. Since these guys are our allies and vassals, we'll give it to them, but it doesn't pay off. That amount was ridiculous. In case we forgot, we have very, very attractive allies that we'll need to incorporate into our empire. One of them is the Romulan Empire, Cardassian Union, oh my god. And the other one is the Orion Free States. They're of course smallest one, like these guys, Gorn Citizen Confederation, whatever that is. But currently, see, we have a huge influx of influence.
Besieging enemy
No pun intended. There's some sort of alarm outside. Maybe you can hear it or not, I'm not quite certain. It's one of those... we are either getting bombed or something very bad is happening alarms. Let's enter orbit here, not in the game, here in the real life. But let's ignore it because our conquest is more important, right? Yeah, definitely so. Now, we don't even see their fleets. Their fleets are down here, I would say. Yes. Breen Confederacy of Omega Sagittarius and the what is Omega? What is this? These guys, Omega Sagittarius or whatnot. I know we have also some small Cardassian. And what are these guys doing here? A Federation is a huge thorn in our side, I must say. A huge thorn in our side, and oh, let's see how our sectors are doing as far as the amounts of money they have and we can steal from them. Interesting. We could have a very, very decent war. A long, decent war. Actually, we don't even require energy credits, we just require minerals. Let's low intensity operations against the Breen, yes please. Well, we are waging war after all, but why are you flying away? Let's get those ships in the orbit. Enter orbit. Very nice. Like schools of fish. Oh, in case you didn't know, and many non-English speakers don't know, that doesn't matter. When you have gathering of fish, you call it a school of fish for some reason. I don't know why, don't ask me. But it's interesting. Just like you have a murder of crows. That's actually is the name for I don't know how to, a swarm of crows. Now let's see what we can take here. Beam weapon damage plus 5% perhaps? Plant sensor range plus 10%? Energy credit increase. It's all very... Let's try increase fire rate, yes. And we are now ready to land armies any second now. Yes, here we go. It's actually interesting to see this. We are conquering everything, but they're holding back their fleets. Let's see how their fleets compare to us. Well, miserable, I would say, as per usual. But the surprise is they can always field, I believe even in this amount, they can field 500,000 fleet easily. Which is not a small issue, because it's like one of these fleets. And if we were to divide our fleets again in order to speed up the process of conquest, I'm afraid the same would occur again and again. You know, they would find an isolated fleet, catch up with it, and that would be it. Let's try to add some to these fellas here.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Alright. Very good progress. Let's keep up. Get them back out of the Breen system and move to the next one. It's a simple strategy. Slice and dice, salami. So, oh, why are we going on to normal speed? How did that happen? Believe it or not, this siren is up again. I don't know what is going on. Sometimes they turn on those sirens. It's like an air attack, but we're out of war. I live in Germany at the moment, but as far as I know, Germany is not attacking anybody. Maybe it's IBM rockets flying our way. Doesn't matter what we can do about it anyway. It's just annoying. Whatever those sirens are, they are annoying. I was just talking the other day about possibility of Third World War and reminded my people I was talking to, and remind them of what Albert Einstein said about Third World War when he was asked what it will be fought with. He said, "I'm not certain with what kind of weapons the Third World War will be fought, but I'm certain that the fourth will be fought with clubs." Yeah. There you go. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, too many colonized systems. Now let's ditch one. Who are we going to ditch? Let's see, what's with these guys? Biroi, Sauria, where are they? Sauria system. We could actually get them out of our hair. And this is Typhon. This kind of expands. Which kind of? Where? No. No, it's just a Zeta version sprite. Alright. There we go. And if we can just target this one. Ah, perfect. So let's see. Oh, look at the fighters. In the meantime, we have amassed a huge amount of fighters. That's not bad at all. Let's get the invasion fleet into the orbit. Yeah, so the Fourth World War, if it's going to come to it ever, it's going to be fought with clubs. Yeah, you know, like wooden clubs. Which is perfectly reasonable presumption. The civilization as we know it would be wiped out for, I don't know, perhaps centuries, perhaps 1,000 years. People are actually convinced that every civilization has a straightforward path that gets them up to a higher level of existence, which is totally untrue. There are certain periods in our times, maybe you have heard of Dark Ages, and there were several Dark Ages in the entire history of mankind where actually the civilizational advancements and everything that made humans better retreated. So essentially knowledge was lost. People were, oh, this is ready for conquest. People would degrade, their standards would fall, would degrade, everything, the society would go down, the level of technology, the knowledge, the educational level of average person, all of that would dip down incredibly. So, and yeah, but it's all part of the development, so don't ever be convinced that any society is destined to simply go up in the terms of development. I'm not certain if you hear it still. Maybe you do. This mic can sometimes pick up a lot in the background. But they're still blowing that freaking siren, and it is freaking me out. Okay, let's destroy this frontier outpost. Let me try and open up the balcony window so we can see, and so you can hear perhaps as well. Maybe you got that, maybe not, but funny. By the time I just open up the window, they just die down. Silly. Those sirens are so spooky. Now let's see what we have here. No, this is the frontier outpost. So basically we'll just destroy it and move on. I don't know if that will cause any interruption in the space. Probably not, because by now they have they will most likely keep these planets. I don't recall asking anything this slow for cessation. Good. Fortunately, in the next episode, unfortunately, in the next, after the next patch for Stellaris, the star bases will have a much more, what is this? Mega custom. Do we like you at all? I don't think we like you. No, you will not have it. So the star bases will finally make some sense, because right now there's little point to them. Little to none. Alright, we have 63% of war goals achieved. And the Zindia being smart, they are just sitting at home, not moving anywhere. I wonder what is going on with our... these guys are so freaky. I feel the incredible urge to just, you know, shave them and
technology secured.
Get them out of our hair, as they say. Oh yeah, research plus food 5. Interesting. None of this is interesting except Empire with a capacity plus, or maybe this one. Though I believe we are not even close to filling up to max. Just see leaders. 17 out of 23. We are doing fine. Here we go. Oh, look, that's interesting. They're launching ships. The Breen ships are actually beautiful. They're weird in their own way, but beautiful nonetheless. I just wish the game would be less laggy at this point. Okay, we're focusing fire on the starbase, which is going to go down pretty soon. Now these guys will get some as well. Surrender and you will be spared. Look at this. Shame, such a pretty ship. Here we go. %63%, as I said before. Let's bring the invasion fleet closer. Sometimes it's dangerous to bring them close because they are much faster than the rest of these ships, and don't ask me why. It's because of the combo. There are always slower ships in the fleets, or these ships start slacking or whatnot, attacking stations. These guys getting close, and the outpost, the starbase, starts shooting at them. Oh no. Strikecraft damage plus 10%, yeah, that's nice. Minerals plus 5%, I think we will go for that one. That's a huge incremental increase at this point in the game where you have hundreds of planets. Yes. I have recently been looking at Rome 2 Total War. There was an announcement that there's a new expansion coming out, Empire Divided. And honestly, Rome 2 Total War was a huge pile of mess when it was released. It was so ridiculous. It had bugs that were not game breaking, they were amazing. You know, like two armies running up to each other, dancing back and forth and not attacking, and it was just so hilarious. You had ships, you know, sea ships sailing over the solid ground. You had nonsense stapled over nonsense. It was horrible, but the game now is old. I think it's even 6 years old. Can you believe that? Since it came out, and there is something to be said about fixes and bug fixes and whatnot, so there just might be a chance. I think I will go and check out. The intention was to do it already, to check out the Rome 2 Total War before the expansion comes. They have a huge patch which is now available, and one could really test it to see what changes are being made. This big patch is free, but oh well, the expansion costs some $15 or €15 depending on which part of the world you hail from. So yeah, that's that. So I don't know, maybe a little bit too much for a 6-year-old game, but you know, Councilor's DLC policies, that's something we have to live with, or just, you know, say no, we will stay away from those games, and that's it. It's just what we are right now, where we are. So, what do we have here? I thought we had a fleet. No? No. Just random construction ships, okay. Come on, baby, now we are 69%. Alright. Other than, let's oh, there is finally a fleet that we have been able to pick up on. I would love to get my hands on that fleet. Where will they go? Let's pause a little bit. Let's go here as soon as possible. I'll leave those mining stations alone. No, my god, they're going. And of course the transport fleet is going to jump first, because they never even... This is going to hurt. Okay, luckily they don't have FTL inhibitor, and even if they did, we jumped on a little bit earlier. Where are they going to? Warp point down 9 days. Move. Alright. Warping to Riva. Where's Riva? That's where you're warping to, huh? I know this is counterproductive, to be honest. Let's hit pause and go for Riva ourselves. But I really wish to see some action, and just... I think they will be caught by surprise. That should be alright. When they exit here, that will be a fight.
Construction complete.
I am afraid that first fleet will be the small 35k fleet or 30k fleet. But just engage them into battle and then should be okay. 5 days, 4 days. Oh, look at this. Now we have a decent fight. Come on, ladies. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I cannot say that they are following any specific tactics. It's just number crunching, and our numbers are higher, so there we go. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. Let's see the ratio. No, wrong click. I think, oh, they only now did they manage to run away. Let's end committee session. We don't care about that right now. Alright. Let's go back to our conquest. It's very important for the morale of our own troops and our own entertainment to crush enemy fleets every now and then. So, and while these guys are now going back over here and cleaning up. Oh, 2 planets. Very interesting. Let's go a little bit through Tal'Dorei. Tal'Dorei, this sounds like an elf name or something. Oh, interesting. Let's go if these guys have star bases. They do. Let's see surfaces, if anything needs to be done. Oh, what was that? Ah. Alright. Be very afraid I'm going to be kicking out people who don't seem to amuse themselves under our rule. Ah, here we go. Let's see if there is something else to check out. Okay, no. Let's go for the... Yeah, they're slow, I know. Let's go for the surface. Oh, this is awesome. Looks like a Borg cube, actually. Alright, planet summary 40. Boom, send them here. The elections. Ship upkeep -5 or minerals +10.
Progress.
I'm not certain what to take, but this fella here. Happiness +5. Let's leave them as it was, yes. Now, we're in the Quarton system. We have no eyes, as they see the military term. For example, like, do you see the enemy? We see somebody at, I don't know, bearing that and that, and we'll say no eyes, no eyes. Well, at least the spooky sirens have stopped. Let me tell you, it's still really spooky. Then I'm like, what? What am I missing? Is there a special sales day or something? Is it Black Friday already? No, Black Friday is next week. Well, 25th, I believe. And here they go, spread out. Oh, I like this. I like when they attack two worlds at once. Very nice. 71%. I believe 2% is attributed to the fight that we have with their fleet right now. Oh, and there will be no war score in the next installment of Stellaris. Check that out. Let me select you. Oh, you are selected. Ingenious me. Stand by, land armies. Now. Arcturus Minsk. It's a shame that I have actually bought StarCraft Remastered, but I haven't played it. That's the typical, you know, the reaction of nostalgia gaming. Oh my god, they have remastered StarCraft, I have to play it. And I didn't play it. And I intended to make a playthrough, every mission, and put it up on YouTube. Good old times, man. Brood Wars. I never played competitively. Back in those times we had extremely bad internet connection, you know, slow modems and stuff. You could forget about that nonsense. But the single player was amazing, and the story was amazing, and everything was, for that time, just simply wow. Oh, I should also be doing the next nostalgia gaming video very soon. Honestly, I tried to make it all about medieval Total War. However, ever since the latest patch I cannot launch the game, but there you go. Thank you, Steam. No, thank you CA Creative Assembly. It has nothing to do with Steam. Maybe 4 or 5 days ago there was a small patch for all the Total War games in my library, like something very, very small. Okay, let's do this. And what happened ever since, medieval Total War is not working. Well, great. Alright, we are at 81%. Breen War Part 2. Let's see how many paths we have in this system. Just one. Scorpy. Are you moving, guys? Okay, you are. Leader has gained a level. Substance abuser. Intelligent intellectual substance abuser. Of course, one does not preclude the other or exclude. Oh, let's check if all the sectors have their governor. I don't want to see anybody died in the meantime. Looks good. 442 influence points. Well, looks good. When the time comes, we have to decide whether we assimilate Cardassia or Orion Free States. I think we should go for Orion Free States because it would have a natural more touch with everything, you know, here. And Cardassia is unfortunately quite isolated So yeah, we'll have to eat our way through the Breen, you know, like the wasp offspring eats its way through the lava they're being injected into. Did you know that? I think those are wasps. I don't know if all wasps do the same thing or not, but apparently this is really gruesome, so you might want to close up your ears. But there's a type, a sort, a species, of wasps that lays their eggs into living larvae they find. They just jump them on and they paralyze them, they lay their eggs inside them and they go off. And larva keeps, doing its larva stuff. It's, just try to grow up and become something, a butterfly or whatnot. But meanwhile, the eggs of the wasp eggs, they hatch. And basically the small wasps, or still like kind of a larva whatnot, they are eating their host alive. So the poor larva is like, I think they're first nourishing themselves from the stuff they find the larva eats. So they are like in the stomach and they get all the good stuff, and later on they just eat through the entire larva and pop free. Nature can be so damn horrible. Yes. Alright, let's come on. Work with me, dear computer. Thank you. The hills are alive with music. Alright, enter orbit. We don't have much to go. Fortunately, we have set everything so up that basically winning. But I'm not a happy bunny, I must say. I don't feel like I'm winning when the enemy fleet is avoiding the fight, the actual fight. It doesn't feel like winning. It feels like cheating. It feels like exploiting a bug. I just read a tweet from the Galactic Civ 3 developer, and he was like, he said he was receiving death threats and whatnot because they were okay, don't quote me on death threats, but he said something along the lines, we had very strong negative reaction and negative reviews of our game because they have fixed broken AI. And some other developer actually said that he was receiving death threats for introducing not popular features into the game. While I'm by no means fan of any violence on the internet directed towards anybody, but it's a toxicity that people have to deal with. It's just simply all in the business. Alright, we have yet another power planet seized, which brings us up to 86% total. Now we go to Terra Z. So I do not believe that we have. No, I don't see a threatening fleet. Alright. Now let's see how things gonna be progressing here. What we have, is it one planet? Oh, why did I put that was an accident. Yeah, now we're going to Terra Z. Aha. Interesting. Oh yes, there goes the beautiful colony ship. And there goes the orbital station. And V-34 Hamal 3 is going to be conquered next. Weird name. Good. Now let's take in the greater view. Okay, quick. There we go. Let's do a mineral silo. Okay, we are really running out of credits right now. Should we trade with somebody? Let's try that. See if we can find somebody who likes us. It's always hard. You'll give us minerals. What? No? Okay, let's just take... Wait, do we have one of these... traders. I like to trade for minerals. We will give you 2,000 energy for 1,000 minerals. Damn you, Quark. Alright, oh, yet another planet terraformed. See, it pays off. You know, eventually it just comes back home and you say, I looked upon my deeds and saw them and deemed them to be good. No pun intended. Or a bad pun intended, I don't know. Terra Z, okay. Ready for invasion. Probably for a little while now. But it's okay, it's okay. Now the coffee, where is my coffee? Oh boy. I have, oh. Yeah, here it is.
Planetary invasion commenced.
This admiral is awesome. Traits Butcher, adaptable and trickster. I like her. Just a shame that she... I'm not certain how many years our leaders have now, but... Oh. Another one? Another one bites the dust. Oh, right. Another one bites the dust. Boom. The war is over. We admit defeat. Excellent. Now, boink. Let's hit pause. Of course, this means that we have... let's see our... Oh, we have established a colony here. Excellent. We have to work on it become a little bit more hospitable. This was really sorely needed, this, because I believe it's the only planet in the vicinity that can be, that actually can be inhabited, yeah, and it has a very low habitability, yeah, 30% for Romulans. What is this 85% habitability? What do you mean with that? It says 30 for Romulans, 30 for Remans. Speaking of which, 20 is the minimum now. Industrial fabricator, let's put you there. Okay, let's see. That's okay for now. What we need to do right now is establish a Breen sector. Let's do it like this. Plan sectors, create a new sector, and just pine away from here, from Kunz. Alright. Oh, come on, don't start yet. What did we miss? Oh, this is what we missed. Good. So we have another one. Very nice. Now, oh, we have some unrest here. No governor. Change. Let's change that. Let's find somebody who will be, right, hydroponics, leader lifespan. Okay, engineering output, physics output, society output plus 10%. These two are okay as far as that is concerned. Oh god, now this one has plus 25-year lifespan. Awesome. But this guy has plus 10, minus 10 building cost, plus 10 building speed. Let's get this fella. Wait a minute. What is called? What is this sector called? Zoldan? Zoldan is wrong. Your name is Breen. So right now we have the Breen sector under control, which is awesome. Let's find a civilian ship. Okay, let's find something closer. What is this? Alright, so let's let's do this. We'll put some. No. Build mining stations here first, and then build research stations, and that's it. So let's check out with the unrest. Unfortunately, we cannot build population. That'll be really nice. See if we can resettle anyone. We sent someone from Romulus. Yeah, let's do that. Now, let's all pause once again. Defense army. That's good. Okay, let's build a starbase. Beautiful. They, Nightbright Alliance, Prologues, nobody likes us. We got 4 seeded planets and we have humiliated our opponent. They will be quite unhappy for the time to come. Let's build a starbase and let's build some defense armies. Even if they are Breen. Surely we should be defending building is let's see. Bunker, frontier, heroic, holo combat arena. Holosuit Entertainment Center. Let's leave it at that. And what else? Alright. Let's just ignore the rest for the time being. Now the military fleets. I should pause no significant problem, I hope. So it's like outpost 1. Well, wait. Outpost 2 is gonna host second fleet. Let's get the sixth fleet here to upgrade as well. Now currently we are doing fairly okay with everything, but as soon as we end committee session, we're not interested right now. Sectors Breen should be taxed slightly more. Alright. Now when we take an appraisal of what we have done, I can say we are progressing quite nicely. I believe the Federation hates our guts right now. No more than usual, that's not bad. I'm happy to see... What is this? Is this a human? The ears are difficult. If it's pointy ears, it's a Vulcan, and they don't like us Romulans, so meh. But is it Vulcan? Oh, they are the founder species. Good. So this is how we go. These are the round Free States fleet. Char from the Gorn fleet. They're moving away as well. Oh, looking good. Yes, 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 yes. This is our life, clicking off notifications in Stellaris. In Stellaris. Hey boy, boy. Good. Now, let's go back and marvel in the beauty which is our empire. This part. Push that. Hasnok here. Fendomar is a possible next opponent. This is going to be interesting. All of this space belongs to us right now. Oh, technology research. Beampa. Let's go for planet sensory ring, shall we? Now the Breen have been seriously hurt. Perfect. Second fleet.
Affirmative.
Yeah, let's put the leader there. I don't. For a second, I was like, why is there no leader? What's going on? Yes, we have humiliated the Breen. Now the question is, who is going to be our next victim of our expansion? Alright, Hasnok. What the Hasnok if we were to declare war to them? Yeah, the Hasnok is our next target, that's it. Without further ado, without much complication, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them real good. So Hasnok it is. We're gonna devour these territories here. I wonder how many. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we just be able to take this. Oh, let's just check how Fendomar is doing. They are smart. They have sufficient allies on their side, so nothing bad will happen to them, presumably. Okay, we are back in black numbers, which is good, and especially because we are not even back into the cradle with all of our home fleets. Oh, they are the Cardassians with 222K fleet. I would say this is it. I would say we should wrap it up here. It was not a bad episode. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments on my own comments or dialogue, please state it in the comments below. Say what you mean, what is on your heart. Follow me on Twitter and stand by. There will be some more stuff on Twitch soon. It should be also interesting for people. But just, hang around and let's see if we can entertain each other some more. Thank you very much for watching this. Remember, like and subscribe if you haven't, and share to your friends so they can have a glimpse at this game as well. So take care and see you soon. Bye bye.